subscribe. Tariq Radio. Like and subscribe.
Either or Vinla first. Vinla?
Sure. Hello, everybody. I just hopped in for the headline. What did you think about the Trump inauguration? I'm in Finland. I just saw it, and that's why I'm here. And then I bump into this whole whirling concept of racism and police violence and all this madness that's going on. And I can't help but find it very unfortunate because in my head, I grew up in the 80s. And I felt like by the 90s we were pretty much done with all that racism thing, and everything was going at least in a very good direction. And I feel this whole racial issue became like it made a rebound just in a couple of last years. Like it's been, it makes me very sad that this has been brought back to us.
Oh, hold on.
And back to
Slow down. Let me slow you down for a minute. And you live in Finland? Yeah, Finland, it might be a little different there because the majority of people over there are white. All right. How many black people are in Finland? Vinla?
No, not many, and I understand it must be like different over there, but I still like to believe that we were going in a very good direction. What came to these issues, that the underlying issues that definitely are at the background of.
Slow down. Shit. Maybe she can't hear me. Okay, slow down. I'm just saying slow down so we can talk. What made you think that racism was remotely over? What were some of the images you were seeing on television? Because the only way you would think that racism wasn't a thing was because of the images that you were seeing on television from America there. What are some of the images of black people that you saw on TV in Finland?
Well, I don't really watch that much TV over here in Finland, apart from what comes to Hollywood movies and so. But I was actually in America in the early 2000s, I think. I was in Florida, which was back then, I think, considered a very racist area to be. But even there, I didn't really get the kind of racism on the everyday life, because there were people from mixed ethnicities, in at least in my community, that I spent much time in, and it was very fairly like on the street level. There were like some areas back then where some people said, okay, don't go there because it's mostly black. But even in our neighborhood where I hanged out in Florida, and this happened in a couple of neighborhoods, but there were people from different ethnicities and nobody had a problem with each other. This is how I saw it.
But damn, and the fact that they say you don't go over there to that neighborhood because it's mostly black, that's racism.
That is not racism. It's because that community was dangerous for a white person to walk to. That's different.
Really? What's the name?
Definitely.
What was the?
It is dangerous. That's what I said.
That's okay. What was the neighborhood?
It was in Florida, Hollywood, near Miami, and something a bit beyond that was the neighborhood where they told me not to go to, because it was like more like, and it wasn't about the race. It was just because there was a lot of crime there, and it was definitely like more.
Oh, ma'am, you just said it. They said it's dangerous for white people to walk to, and really, that's not true. White people can walk pretty much anywhere. They're going to be safe. There's really no neighborhoods where it's dangerous for white people to walk in. White people walk around Compton.
Well, then maybe it wasn't about being white people. It was just that it was a dangerous neighborhood. But I feel like a lot of the people, this division between people is very much like I feel like you in yourself are just keeping it living in some ways.
Really? I'm keeping racism living?
I do believe so because you have talked about this white supremacy. It's like when you talked about Elon Musk doing something, then that's just what part of white supremacy. And now you're saying that now you're trying to twist what I say into something that was meant to be racist, while it probably
So
wasn't.
I'm racist because you told me that you were told not to go to a black neighborhood, stay away from the black neighborhoods, but I'm racist for repeating what you just told me.
You seem to be highlighting the white part there pretty much. Yeah.
You told me this, ma'am. You said this. You said you were told to not, everybody was cool, but you were told to not go to the black neighborhoods. And I,
No, I may I correct myself. I wasn't told that
yes,
I
you were,
wasn't to go there because it was a black name.
no, no, no. Yes, you were told that. You just said it. Now you're trying to backpedal and clean it up. You told me the exact way they told it to you. Okay? They told you that because you're a foreign white person. You don't really understand how to get on code and use code words. You don't know how to use the code words like the white supremacists here yet. So you told me the exact same way they told you. See, the people who called before, they use the codes by playing dumb. They're just kind of playing dumb. Well, it was fentanyl and yeah, Elon Musk, he was just waving high. They try to play that game. You don't know the codes yet, so you're saying exactly what they told you, ma'am. Which is racism.
And but to me it appears that you are trying to make this issue of racism, and now you're talking about something like code words,
Right.
like
How am I making it an issue of race? And you were told by your contemporaries to not go around black people.
that is not what I was told, and that is not what I
Yes,
said.
but
You are twisting this around to make yourself.
did y'all hear what this woman said? Am I making this up? Now, how many people are here? Hold on, family. Maybe, I'm old. I'm an old Negro. Did I hear something different from you guys? I could have swore, if I'm not mistaken, that she said she was told to not go to a black neighborhood. Did she say that or not, family? Can y'all give me a thumbs up? That's what I think she said. You said that, ma'am, right?
I say that, and I can change it in a way that I was not told that to not go there because it was a black neighborhood, but because it was dangerous. That's what I was told, and I could see with my own eyes that it was a black neighborhood, and it might have something to do with it. Maybe you should think about that. However, what I see here is that you are trying to keep this racism an issue with your own attempt to twist what I said
Man,
and into some.
I repeated what you said word for word. What you said was called racism. Okay? So are you saying that
I can see that you repeat me
repeat
for.
what you said? That's why I asked what community was it in Florida? Are all communities that's black synonymous with crime? This is what I'm asking, ma'am. That's why I wanted to know
And now you
community. This is why
I now
which said Hollywood, Florida. There are some black areas out there that's pretty cool. My father, I think he's in Hollywood. Yeah, he has a property out there in Hollywood, Hollywood, Florida. So yeah, that's why I wanted.
and now you are just muting me whenever I try to get to my point. You are just nitpicking what I say and
I'm
ignoring what I'm trying to
not
say.
going to project racism onto me when I'm repeating you. You said you thought racism went away. No, ma'am, and you
You are taking a word and repeating that and ignoring what I'm trying to say when I'm trying to actually speak against racism. I guess that doesn't suit
you're
you.
trying to backpedal because you told the truth and now you're trying to backpedal from it, ma'am.
I'm trying to speak against racism. That's all I'm doing
No,
here. There's no backpedaling on this issue.
you're projecting racism onto me. You're saying that I am maintaining racism as a victim of racism. I'm a victim of racism. How am I maintaining racism? See, this,
Oh, now you're a victim, are
yeah,
you?
this is another form of white supremacy when people deny white supremacy, but the only race,
Oh, and now it's about white supremacy.
right?
Do you even hear what you're
Yes, I
saying?
do, ma'am. And I hear what you're saying too.
Well, I think I'm done talking to you. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. And this is a lesson for the family. Don't let these foreigners who come from these European countries where there are like 3 black people, don't let them fool you. They come over here and get to talking just like the damn white supremacists. She sat up here and said some racist shit, which is, hey, don't go to a black neighborhood. What? But yeah, there's no racism. I was told, my community was great. There was no racism at all. They just told me don't go to the black neighborhood. But other than that, everything was cool. Like what? Uh-huh. Um, that's called racism, ma'am. No, it was just because all the crime the black people be doing. Well, yeah, yeah, that's more racism, ma'am. Yeah, because yeah, as a white person, I'm in danger walking around black people. Um, uh, yeah, that's more racism, ma'am. Are you hearing yourself? What? You're the real racist. You're maintaining racism by repeating me. Really? Did she not hear herself, family? This is white supremacists in the nutshell. This is white supremacy. These folks are so used to it when you repeat it back to them. Like, do you hear yourself? Are you listening to yourself? No, I'm against racism. She doesn't know the code words. See, the thing is, ma'am, in order to deny white supremacy, you have to know the code words to use. And they haven't taught her the code words yet. So she's just repeating what she's told from the other white supremacist, but she's still trying to deny it. You see, she's not, they haven't taught her the American white supremacist code words to use. See, this is a lesson for the family. I'm just teaching y'all how these white supremacists operate. They operate through code words. They do hand signals and they use terms like, well, Chicago, and they use terms like that. But yeah, she doesn't know those yet. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, the fact that she said she thought racism went away and it came back a couple of years ago. Okay, well, what are you talking about? Who you been around? That's why I'm like, what? Racism never went nowhere, which is white supremacy. Racism is systematic white supremacy. That's the only systematic racism there is, systematic white supremacy. Yeah, I don't play games with that. I just tell it like it is. All right, let's get some more callers in here. Let's get Charles Maine. Let's get Maine somebody. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Maine, what's up, man? We got a couple of thousand people in here. We're here deep tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're here deep. Um, Maine, what's up, Maine? Then we get radio. Maine, you in here? All right, since Maine ain't saying nothing, we will get radio. Radio, hop in.
Hi, Tariq. Are you glad that Donald Trump is now inaugurated as the new president? Do you think life for Black people will get better or worse?
I don't know. I don't think it's going to get worse. I don't think it's going to get worse. Um, I don't know. I just want to see some tangible policies put in place for Black people, something proactively tangible. Um, we're getting secondary benefits from, them reducing the influx of illegal immigration. We'll get some secondary benefits from that, but I want direct benefits. and direct benefits has not been discussed yet. So that's what I want to see. Are we going to talk about what direct benefits and tangibles can we get from this administration? How do you feel about the inauguration today, Radio?
Yeah, I thought it went really nice. But I did find it weird there was not enough black people being represented. When you looked at the inauguration of the sea of white people, so I don't know how you felt about that. And then I'm also hearing rumors that Derek Chauvin might get a pardon. What's your view on that?
Oh yeah, they might. But is he in federal prison or is he in state prison?
I believe he's in the federal prison.
Okay, because they might try to pardon him, and that might be a mistake because you know that whole um he died of fentanyl nonsense, that's not going to fly. So that would be a bad look if they were to pardon him. But they might do that. They might do that slick shit. So we'll see. We're gonna see how this thing goes down. We'll see. But thank.
The final comment.
Oh, I took you out. I know you had another question. Let's get Maine in here. Maine, hop on in. Maine, I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna try you one more time, and then I'm gonna have to get you out because you're not saying nothing. Let me go ahead and remove you from the queue. Let's clear this queue and get some new folks up in here. Let's get Mean Gene. Mean Gene is down in Florida, I think. Mean Gene, hop on, Mean Gene.
FBA, that's the foundational Black American space. That's what you represent, right?
Yeah, well, it's a lineage. Yeah, Foundational Black Americans, the lineage of people. 43 million Foundational Black Americans.
Got it. Cool. I just popped in a few minutes ago. I heard you gaslighting that little Finnish lady. And I thought I'd jump up here and defend white people for a minute because, man, I think you're gaslighting these people. Come on, brother.
Slow down. Now, how was I gaslighting her? By repeating her words. How was I gaslighting her, Gene?
Well, in the way that I recognize what she said she was told there was a dangerous part of town, not a black part of town, a dangerous part
No,
of town.
she said black. We heard her. She didn't say, she said black. She said, stay away from the black people.
That's not what I heard, but let's go with that. If that is the case,
Mhm.
are you going to deny that the statistics are what they are and that the black parts of town are not more dangerous for a white person?
No, because I lived in black communities all my life and they weren't dangerous. Well, hard working class black people. I live in LA. We have Ladera Heights, working class black people. You go down to Houston, several black neighborhoods that are well to do. They're not dangerous whatsoever. The safest places you can go. Hell, even South Central LA, where they, do movies about, it's white people running around there now. We have our
Well,
business.
largely Jews, if we're being specific. But my point is the statistics don't lie. The highest earning black income residential areas are still statistically more dangerous than the lowest income of white neighborhoods. Would you deny that FBI statistic?
Statistically, no group is more dangerous on the planet Earth than white supremacists. They are the most
That's
dangerous,
nonsense.
most violent. Who's more dangerous and violent than white supremacists?
Do you know how statistics work, Tariq?
You know how statistics work? I do.
Well, certainly. I study it multiple semesters in college. I understand statistics.
And I
I know
know wrong.
your crowd doesn't want to hear this necessarily, but the facts are the facts.
Okay, what's the facts? And then I give you some more facts. What's the facts?
Well, just on a statistical representation, given a large enough sample size, you're able to determine with high enough confidence intervals what precisely you can expect from a given community. That said, within the black community, you've got obviously a great deal more black on black crime. And when you're looking at interracial conflict, there's about a 23-to-1 correlation between black on white crime versus white on black crime. So, statistically speaking, it is much more dangerous for a white person to be in a highly black neighborhood than for a black person to be in a white neighborhood. Your claims of white supremacy are, frankly, just hogwash, man. You're just not being honest.
Okay, well, so let me give you some statistics and raw numbers. No group on the planet Earth in recorded history is more violent and has killed more people than white supremacists. White supremacists wipes out whole nation states of people. Everybody the white supremacist encounters, they either annihilate them or colonize them and slowly genocide them in the process. They wiped out millions of Australians. They wiped out hundreds of thousands of Native Americans here. They wiped out hundreds of thousands of African people when they encountered them. They wiped out all of the Tasmanians, literally all of them. They committed a complete genocide. And then the white supremacists started to turn on each other in Europe. The Holodomor, where the Ukrainian Russian thing was going on back in the day, they wiped out millions of people. Then the
Now,
Holocaust.
those were Jews. Those were Jews
Right.
against white, just to keep terms
Oh no, okay, no. Because y'all played that whole they're not white enough. Y'all play that game. But
No,
yeah,
but there is a difference between a white man and a Jew. They have a very different constitution. They're made up from different DNA. We are different in that respect.
right. But you still are wiping out people, killing them by the millions, sir. So
It sounds like, is this coming from a place of jealousy? I mean, when the white man makes
we jealousy. We don't want to kill people. What kind of sick mindset is that? Nobody's jealous of murdering people. We don't want to do that. That's not how you live life. Being a murderous degenerate? And somebody's supposed to be jealous of that? Are you insane, sir? No, but who wants to be a murderous degenerate? That's your culture, sir. Nobody's jealous of being able to kill with impunity. That's a degenerate mindset, sir. That's white supremacy. You guys make heroes out of cowardly killers, and you kill people in a very cowardly way, like the Cal Rittenhouses, where you have to sneak up on people. Daniel
oh
Penn.
my God, we were talking about making.
Yeah. We're talking about murder. Your culture is murderous, and you don't even get criminalized for it. It's so natural and normal, sir. Daniel Penny, where you sneak up and choke somebody from behind. You have a cowardly, murderous culture, sir. You can't talk about black people at all,
You
right?
are not looking at reality on the right. You keep muting me too, but you're not interfacing with reality on an even playing field. If we're just looking at the facts, when you're
The-
talking about murdering, I'm talking about war, making war, and effacing your opponent.
right. Everything about white supremacy is war. You have a war on nature. That's the degenerate mindset. Everything that you do is war.
Well, then how is it that we've been so successful at colonizing and building and civilizing the world and creating?
What did you civilize, sir? What did you civilize? I got to hear this, Mean Gene. What did you civilize the world? Oh, we're going to talk.
Kind of hard to talk when I'm constantly muted. I'm
You're
not
not,
being mean. I'm not saying anything unreasonable.
not,
I'm just speaking facts, but you
you're
keep muting me.
not being
You're
mute.
asking about how we civilize the world.
Yes, tell
But
me how you civilized the world. Coming out of Europe, one of the most uncivil places on the planet. When you left, you were uncivilized. In fact, it was black people who had to go there to civilize you,
oh
right?
my God, you're a madman. Okay, you're just going to mute me. Good night to you, sir. Good luck gaslighting your people here. You're not speaking in good character. You're just a
You're
liar.
not muted. Okay, he left. Oh, I was about to give him that damn work. I didn't mute. He's not muted. He wasn't muted. Oh, I put some popcorn in the microwave. We're gonna be here for a minute. Oh, I was gonna let him talk. I wanted to hear about this civilization. He bounced, y'all. Okay. Oh, I wanted him to speak on this civilization and who all you civilize. Oh, I was dying to hear this. Oh, I got to hear this. You goddamn muted me, dude. No, you're not muted. Yeah, I think he realized this wasn't gonna go where he thought it was gonna go. Oh no, you civilized people? Oh no, he we're gonna have to get into a little bit of European history, huh? I think he saw where we were gonna go with that, and he said, "Oh, let me just go ahead and bounce." Uh, oh yeah, I know he wasn't gonna try to go there to the civilized route. Oh, okay. Hey, don't get mad at me because the Finnish woman wasn't on the code of white supremacy to understand code words. She said what you white supremacists down there tell her. She said it, and then you tried to justify. Well, per capita, don't you think the blacks are dangerous? Yeah, so you're reiterating her racist, anti-black views. Yeah, that's racism. No, that's not justified saying, hey, let's stay away from the blacks because the blacks commit crime. Well, if that's the case, the white supremacists are the most violent people on the planet. Do we stay away from them too? If we're going to do stereotypes, because our stereotypes against you are very much justified based on historical precedents. The white supremacists have been the most violent people in recorded history. So if there's going to be a negative stigma, shouldn't the stigma be on the white supremacists? Because we're in danger everywhere where the white supremacists are. Let me get my brother Robbie Blue in real quick. Yeah, I wanted him to stay. We were going to chop it up. What's up, Robbie?
Tariq, the thing that I find interesting, and it's an observation that I've made growing up, whenever I seen homeless white people, they were always safe in the black community. My mother would give them food, or I seen brothers, going to the gas station, be like, hey, do you need something? We've never had this predatory, exploitive type attitude. And if the gentleman would have stayed on the phone, the thing I wanted to point out when he wants to talk about statistics, why are they so why are they so fixed on our crime statistics when per capita we've been exploited more by the system of white supremacy? But leave that alone. They already live in white enclaves. When you
Right.
look at the clusters of, it's like, why are you worried about black on black crime or black on white crime when the person who's going to hurt you is the Catholic priest in your neighborhood? The you know what I'm saying? The Girl Scout leader is going to be the mother and the father being abusive. They have alcoholism. They have drug problems. Just go in on a burner account in these mental health spaces, and you will see how miserable some of these people are. And that's what I believe. They're too busy pocket watching because they know that we have a justice claim, and we have, in other words, we have a just claim, and we have we're long overdue for reparations, and they're just afraid that their power is going to dwindle because the only thing that they have is being white and having property. And it seems like these elites are getting ready to take some of that property from them, which is going to cause them to lose power. And then in their own white enclaves, when I was looking at the statistics, their population has dropped by 20% from like 2000, and that has nothing to do with us. That has everything to do with their culture being materialistic, not having a lot of children. So this whole idea of the black boogeyman is getting old. If
Right.
anything, they're the DEI hires, and they're the ones looking for a scapegoat. And I land my plane.
You go. Yeah, that whole boogeyman nonsense. Yeah, we're not a threat to you. This whole thing where you got to stay away from the black neighborhoods, that's all cap. White people are completely safe in black neighborhoods. Even the hood, they're safe. Don't know nothing happen to no damn white people. Let's cut that bullshit out. Don't nothing happen to white people when they come to the hood, quote unquote. Our museum is over in South LA. We see white people walking around there all the time. They got y'all thinking, you come down to South LA, it's just drive-bys the minute you get, man, yeah, you got some gangster shit happen, whatever, but white people are safe. You see white people walking their dogs all on Crenshaw now. Let's be real. White people are very safe in black neighborhoods. And they've always been. White people are not in danger in a black neighborhood, even when there's criminal activity going on. The white people are safe. You know why? And I'm telling you from a street perspective, understanding street politics. You're not going to harm a white person. You're going to make the block hot if you do that. That's number one. And number two, and let's just be real. If a white person is harmed in a black neighborhood, they're going to come shut the whole hood down. The trap house is going to get shut down. The chop shop's going to get shut down. The whole stroll going to get shut down. They're going to shut down the whole hood if a white person gets harmed in the hood. So you're not going to bring that kind of heat. That's going to stop everybody's money. Yeah. Also, any type of crime that happens in the so-called hood, usually it's already street business going on. It's between people doing street business. You understand? So it's some kind of street deal that then went left or something like that. So yeah, that whole thing where white people are not safe if they walk into a black neighborhood, stop it. Stop that. Like Robbie said, there's homeless. We see homeless white people all the time. We see not homeless, but we see white people going down to the soul food spots all the time. Hell, white people going down to the dope spot all the time. White people going down to the whole stroll all the time. Yeah. White people getting their fix. Yeah, they're fine. They're safe. So yeah, let's stop that lie. Cut that out. All right, let's see who we got. Oh, who is this? We got GM Alvarez. So this guy might be a 4chan troll. GM Alvarez, what's happening? This might be a troll, so y'all beware. What's up, GM?
Thank you for allowing me to speak. I appreciate that. I
What's up?
noticed earlier
Wait,
that you were talking about having tangible policies for Black people.
right.
I do believe that there is an opportunity with the incoming Trump administration. I noticed that your brother you just had on before mentioned reparations, and I do believe that foundational Black Americans are owed a great deal of reparations. We spend we sent last year we sent over $6 billion in foreign aid to African countries and just other countries in general. And total of the aid that we sent was like $50 billion. As someone who voted for Trump, I honestly believe that y'all have an opportunity if y'all can manage to get his ear. And one of his redeeming qualities is that he actually listens every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we should send another dollar of foreign aid to any nation until we properly give y'all reparations. I believe all that money that is spent in foreign aid for other nations. I believe it should be spent, and it is better spent on either just giving y'all straight up checks or investing in the Black communities within America.
Mm-hmm. Now, Alvarez, now where are you from, by the way?
I'm from Texas.
Okay, but where's your family from? Because I hear a little Latino accent there.
Yeah, so I'm native. I'm native from Texas.
Okay, but your family, they from Mexico?
No, they're from Texas. Well, when Texas was Mexico, we were here.
Okay, so your family is Mexican.
We're American since Texas had been annexed, and
No, 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 no,
but I mean, I guess maybe we're probably in the same place. I mean,
no.
I consider myself. I got American citizenship, so I
Right.
consider myself American.
Yeah, but
But my heritage is Mexican.
right there you go. There you go. All right, that's okay. There it is. All right, thank you so much. So you kind of talking, you kind of talked around that one, but yeah, you're Mexican. Yeah. So people start, well, when Texas was Mexico, well, no, 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 no. Somebody immigrated here, sir. All right. Somebody immigrated here. No, just because you immigrated over here and live in Texas, well, oh, I'm an American. I'm from Texas. No, they immigrated here. You see, people try to be slick with the words. So you got to watch people. They be slick with the words. They'll try. See, we got to watch little stuff like that because then they'll try to pull a well. Since Texas was in Mexico, well, Mexico had Texas, and I'm in Texas now, and I'm Mexican. Well, I'm kind of foundational too. You know, no, 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 no. No, you got to watch that. He might be trying to pull an angle. No, you immigrated because Mexico sold that part to the US, and Mexico was compensated. Mexico had to sell parts of their territory. Mexico got 15 million of them things. All right. Now they tricked the money off. So yeah, y'all better stop all that claiming this is our land. No, 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 no. This is Mexico land too. No, it ain't. There was a deal made, and, and they got their compensation. And what they did, they might have tricked the money off or whatever. They got the same thing France got. See, France, you don't see France over here. France coming over talking about, yeah, that's our land because France sold the Louisiana territory for $15 million, same price that Mexico got. And France, like, okay, we're going to get our money, we're going to flip it. Yeah, we're just going to flip our money and go over to create places like Senegal and exploit niggas there. But yeah, we're going to flip our money over in Africa. Yeah, we're going to, take our money elsewhere and flip it and compound the money. Mexico, they got that 15 million and smoked it up. And then like, hey, I want my land back. No, they just like a crackhead. Like you go pawn the VCR and then smoke, and then you want your VCR back. No, you just you smoked that. You just smoked. Hey, you didn't trick your money off. So don't try to circle the block and try to reclaim the shit you sold. It don't work like that. Yeah. You're gonna try to spin the block and no. Y'all no, y'all better stop trying to do that. No, no, no. Yeah, don't ever forget that. Mexico got compensated for the territory that was sold. So please understand that, family. They were compensated. Yeah. So there's no ownership over here now. You can't run over here talking about you from Texas. Yeah. All right. Let's try some more people here. Let's get Brother Moko. Let's get Brother Moko in the building. Brother Moko, hop on. And
What's up, brother Tariq? Shouts out to you and the fam.
yes,
These white people always try to, when they being put on the spot, they always try to make it seem like the black neighborhoods are violent. They always try to bring up that black on black crime, knowing that that is a setup by white supremacy. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to know your thoughts on um, this new Trump administration as far as it goes with this child support business. Do you think that this is like a little spew to start up a gender war between black women and black men?
no, no, no. I'm cool with it. No, no, I think it's cool because people have been abusing the child support system. A lot of people have been abusing it, and in white society, black society, different societies, and so they're kind of cleaning that up a little bit, so people are just not so abusive with the child support systems. Because there's a lot of white men have been complaining about it too. You understand? There've been white men complaining about the child support system. So yeah, that's really why. They don't want these white dudes getting their payments garnished so that these white women can get that money and run off to Jamaica somewhere and get some soul pole. That's the problem. Yeah, let's keep it a buck. See, a lot of white women out here getting these child support checks and then hopping their ass off to Jamaica getting poled down. Yeah. So that's why they want to kind of slow that up. So yeah, it's not to start a gender war. They don't these white women are getting too much financial freedom with these child support checks. So they kind of got to reel them in a little bit. See, that's what abortion, all of that is to reel the white women in, to kind of get them in order. Because, the white women be getting a little willy nilly to them because a lot of the benefits ain't there like they used to. So the white woman is like, well, shit, the white man, you're supposed to have all types of tangibles for me. And you got a few elitist whites with all the tangibles. And you got a lot of folks out here like the Mean Gene Caller living in a trailer park in Florida, just mad looking at 4chan, hating Negroes for no reason. And the white women ain't trying to be around that. They're like, damn, I ain't trying to be in your trailer park nigga hating all day. You got to give me something. Like, I ain't got nothing to give you. Well, damn it, I'm about to go here with Darnell. Shit. I might as well get with Darnell. Like, Darnell, at least he's trapping and he's got some money somewhere. So it's some real funny style stuff going on within the white supremacist society. Yeah. It's some real funny style stuff going on. Ja Moo. What's up, Ja?
Peace to the true and living.
My brother.
I just wanted to, and deep respect. I just bought all Hidden Colors and all that. I'm like, these people need to watch their documentaries.
Oh yeah.
But I was going to say the Minneapolis Police Department is under federal oversight because of their racist policies and practices, like tasing people in the face and the genitals and different stuff. But they've been having race soldiers since the 80s.
Oh yeah.
They used to rob and murder black people. And they're record stealing people's property, setting up people. They've been doing that for the longest. So I just wanted to say that.
Yeah.
And Happy New Year.
Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you. Man, all right, boy, I've been on here for a long time. Let me get up out of here with y'all. Damn, I've been on here for a long, long time. Okay, I'm looking at the time. Damn. Let me get my ass off here, man. Y'all didn't have me on here. Damn, been having me 4 hours, man. Okay, I guess I ain't been on in a couple of days, so I guess we made it up tonight. Yeah, we made it up tonight. It's like over 2,000 people in here in the middle of the night. Yeah, respect to everybody tuning in, man. Our spaces are lit. I think it was a lit space tonight, wasn't it? Y'all give a round of applause. It was a lit space tonight. Great calls. Listen, everybody go to my YouTube channel because y'all can hear the playbacks of these broadcasts on my YouTube channel, and that's Tariq Radio. Everybody go there and subscribe. Subscribe to Tariq Radio. That's my YouTube channel. Also, everybody go to hiddenhistorymuseum.com. Give a contribution to the Hidden History Museum. Also, get the books there. We got a children's book, phenomenal, Hidden Heroes from A to Z, phenomenal children's book. Get that book for your kids and your family. Get my other book. I got a book called Foundational Black American Race Baiter. That's at officialfba.com. Officialfba.com. Also, get your root work deodorant at rootworkstyle.com. All right. And for those who are talking about my documentaries, you can go to fbastream.com. Watch all my documentaries there. FBA Stream. We got Microphone Check on FBA Stream right now. So y'all go sign up for FBA Stream, watch all the documentaries in high definition, or you can get the Blu-rays at let me see, go to microphonecheck.com, hidden colorsfilm.com if you want to get the DVDs and Blu-rays, or if you want to stream, go to fbastream.com. All right. All right, I'm up out of here, man. It's been real. Much respect to you guys. Y'all have a great one. Puppy Akute and Lula Vuve to the family. Peace.
Hi, I'm Mateo. Do you want to learn about Hidden Heroes? Hidden Heroes from A to Z is a cool book that tells the stories of amazing black heroes you might not know about. You'll meet inventors, you'll meet explorers, and leaders who changed the world. It's fun, inspiring, and you can learn so much. Get your copy now at hiddenhistorymuseum.com. Let's discover our hidden heroes together.